What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, you guys, and we are here today with a brand new review for The Real Housewives of Miami, you guys. This is season 6, episode number 6. This episode is titled Farmer of the Opera, you guys. Now, before we jump into it, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor, you guys, and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notifications, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss Real Housewives of Miami, shall we? All right, you guys, so before I even get into the episode review, I want to show you guys the Christmas gift that I bought for myself. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys did not see it. So I'm coming here to show you guys my brand new camera, you guys. So it's so cool. I'm in love with this camera right off the rip. So you guys remember that I've been asking you on my community tab, like, give me some old reality shows that we used to watch. I've told you guys a list of the reality shows that I want to watch and react to. So I found places to find. I found places to watch quite a few of them. I found places to watch R&B divas. So what I'm going to do is I feel like going into my 6th year on YouTube. You guys know I make 6 years on January. I think it's the 2nd, actually. So we go into 6 years. I believe it's January. It's actually January the 2nd. So I feel like going into year number 6, I'm going to start up doing some reaction videos, and I'm going to do it from my bedroom, you guys. And because it's more space in it's more space in my living room as well. But my couch, my legs, I haven't been able to put the legs on my couch, so my couch sits kind of low and it doesn't sit high yet, but it eventually will sit high. So, and I feel like I think it'll I think it'll be better to record it in my room as opposed to in the living room. We'll figure out which way we want to do it and go from there. I know that if I do it in the bed, I'm probably gonna go to sleep on y'all asses. Just keeping it a buck with you. But so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And you guys remember I've asked you guys for movies, like horror movies and stuff like that. And I know recently in my community tab, I put the Winnie the Pooh movie that is on Peacock. I know a lot of y'all said don't watch it, right? It's terrible. But I'm a glutton for punishment, you guys. And it's just something about me that I love horror, good, bad, or indifferent. I've suffered through some terrible, movies like the last few Michael Myers movies. Those were horrible, and I suffered through those. So if I can sit through those raggedy movies, I can definitely do this one. Now, let's go ahead and get into this review, shall we, you guys? This episode, we picked up where we last left off. You guys remember all the ladies, they were at not at Julia's house, they're actually at Adriana's home, but they're supporting Julia and, and Martina with this, fuck cancer party, right? And remember, they called Lisa to see if Lisa was coming to the party, and she told them that the police were at her home. Well, the reason why the police were at her home, she said she'll tell them later once she got there, but she said she called the cops on Lenny and his mom. And so she did say that she's on her way. Now, when Julia eventually got up, and so she started singing. And when she was singing, Martina was all smiles. And I think it just made, Martina feel good to see that. She also did say, she got up and gave a speech. And she, at one point in the scene, was talking to, Julia about, so this is the reason why you missed my last cancer treatment. She said, yes. She said, it had nothing to do with me doing a speech class or anything. It was really me doing this. And she's like, I thought it was just because you were planning the party for me. She's like, it was you planning the party for me. It was you planning this surprise for me. So she absolutely loved it, right? So Lisa finally arrived to the party. And so she went to the side and she had a conversation with Alexia and Larsa, right? And so she was letting Alexia and Larsa know that as she was getting ready for the party, she had came in, she was in her bedroom, and I guess Lenny had came in the bedroom, and, she told Lenny to get out. And Lenny was like, this is his house and his room. Girl, find your, tell that man to give you some. I mean, he gives you spousal support currently. At that time, he was giving you some kind of support. Use whatever little money you got from that and this show to get your own place, because at this point you're literally under this man's thumb. And she said his mom came out and told her she'll be out soon and she never liked her, and that the new girl will be a better mom than she would be. Baby, when I tell you that Marina would have saw stars, baby, I would have beat the shit out of Marina. I don't give a damn if she is an old person. I would have beat the fuck out of Marina if you gonna sit here and tell me that another bitch is gonna be a better mother to my kids. Nah, that hoe ain't gonna never come nowhere near my kids, because if I find out that she near my kids, I'm gonna knock his block off, her block off, and Joe block off. I'm gonna knock all three of y'all niggas blocks off. Like, fuck out of here. Play with another bitch, but it wouldn't be me. Baby, Lisa is better than me, because I promise you, Marina would be picking up her motherfucking teeth and the remains of her hair, and she would be in the hospital because her face would be bruised and battered. Because I would have beat the fuck out that old ass bitch. And I don't mean bitch in a disrespectful term, you guys. I know I said old ass bitch, but I'm just thinking from Lisa's point of view, because baby, she would have been all kind of bitches, hoes, sluts. Fuck you, fuck this, fuck out of my place, you dumbass, old ass, raggedy ass, trifling ass, skank ass, dumbass, rancid ass. Ooh, baby, I would have went up and down on Marina, physically and verbally. She would have never fucked with me again. Larsa. Are you delusional? Are you a moron? Are you insane? Are you a sociopath? What the fuck is wrong with Larsa, you guys? Larsa is a liar. Now, they brought up the situation with Larsa telling, actually, because Lisa brought up Gertie's health issue, right? And so Larsa's like, well, I just told everybody because, I just wanted to let everybody know. And Gertie is like, I asked you not to tell anyone. And Larsa's like, no, you didn't. Girl, yes, she did. She asked you to keep it between you and her, and you made the joke of going to TMZ. Oh, has the plastic gone to Larsa's head? Because I'm thinking that's what it is. The plastic and the silicone have really gone to her brain. And so Nicole asked, the question of, so what is it about this whole testing thing? And it's like I said in last week's review, Gertie was not necessarily trust testing Larsa. She was saying, okay, we're getting back to a better spot in our friendship. So I want to feel like I can trust you to keep this to you. So I'm opening up to you. And this is my way of opening up to you and saying, hey, I want to try this friendship. And if you can keep this between me and you, that would mean a lot to me. And that would make me feel more comfortable moving forward with this relationship. But no, Larsa said she was just trying to help. No, girl, you were not trying to help. How do you help somebody by going and telling someone else's cancer diagnosis? That is like, no, no, no. Absolutely not, baby. Larsa, go to hell. 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 Let's pause here and move forward, you guys. All right, you guys. So next up, let's talk about Alexia real quick. So we see Alexia. So she and Julia, they are going shopping. So the ladies are actually getting ready to go down to Palm Beach, Florida. And I'll talk about that in a little bit because it actually has everything to do with Lisa. Now, I think this was a flashback scene because I don't think we saw this. But, you guys know that Alexia and what's her name? Julia, they're trying to build a new relationship. They're trying to get to know each other, right? So, now it's quite interesting that they're all sharing rooms with each other, but that's neither here nor there. But Julia suggested that, she and Alexia room together. And Alexia was like, well, I haven't talked to Todd about this. And I was like, ma'am, you are a grown ass woman. Did you ask Todd the room? Do you ask Todd every time you sleep with your bro, the drunk? No, if you don't do that if you don't do that with the drunk, your bro, why do you have to do that with Julia? And we'll come back to that in just a little bit. We'll definitely come back to it because I didn't think about it at the time, but before Julia said it out loud, by this point, I was like, you know what? I kind of see what, because it's like I said, it's weird that she's having to ask Todd if she can room with her, but you don't ask Todd if you can room with Marisol's old drunk ass. I'd be more worried about Marisol's drunk ass sleeping in the bed with you than Julia. That's just my personal opinions, but we'll pause here and we'll move forward, you guys. Next up, you guys, we got Gertie. So Gertie is having lunch with both Kiki and Marisol. Kiki had to let us know, baby, she got some good sex the night before, and she had sex twice that night, and she woke up the next morning and had sex. I was like, I know that's right. They did talk about the party, right? And you guys remember that the drunk was saying that she had a procedure that she was having done that same day. Girl, just keep it a buck and say that the reason why you didn't want to come is because of Adriana. Like, I think we all know that at this point, that the reason that you chose not to come is literally because of Adriana. Um, Now, Kiki does feel that because Gertie's still upset about what happened with Larsa, and rightfully so, right? Kiki feels that Larsa owes Gertie an apology because she says that if it were the roles were reversed, that Larsa would be going off on everybody. And absolutely, that is someone's medical history. And you're literally telling people, you told your friend Xana and that other woman who Gertie might not even know and she might not wanted to know. And how do you know that she had told her kids? So, like how Lisa came up to her and said something to her, how do you know that that woman had a conversation with her sons and told her kids that she has cancer? That was so disrespectful with Lars. Like, I cannot stand that woman. Jesus the Christ. We'll pause here and wrap up the episode, you guys. All right, you guys. So let's wrap it up with Lisa, you guys. Now, Lisa is going with Larsa and Adriana to look for a place to stay, right? Great idea. Get out of that house. Get out of that house. Get out of that damn house, right? Now, where I got kind of lost at was, now, mind you, this was a nice ass penthouse, but I was a little bit on the confused side, right? Because now, what I will also say is this penthouse, like, this is what I love about Housewives. When they show the price tags and stuff, I don't think we've ever saw a price tag on Potomac. I don't think we've ever saw a price tag on Potomac. No shade, but I just don't think we have. And the even with the cash trips on Potomac, it gives low budget. Your mother's low budget. Watch your mouth, right? It gives low budget. Now, this penthouse, $6.9 million, and the HOA is $4,100 a month. I was looking at Lisa. I was like, Lisa, do you have that kind of money? Do you have $6.9 million? Even if you got $6.9 million, do you have the $4,100 a month in HOA? I did not know that condos had HOAs. A condo has an HOA? That's interesting. I thought, when I think of HOAs, and I guess it's because I'm a Texas boy and we don't really, I mean, we do have condos, but we don't have condos like those kind of condos, because our condos are like little small houses, not apartments, because that's literally what that condo looked like, was an apartment. But neither here nor there. What was we talking about? I lost my train of thought that quickly. What was I talking about? I know something. Oh, Lisa, sis, can you afford that? And you don't even know what the budget is that Lenny's giving. Oh, girl. I think I'm gonna have to agree with Larsa. Let's downsize. Let's go down on this price. Let's find something that's within whatever price range you in. Girl, hopefully he doesn't have you in a shoebox. Now, I know that she's since got her own place because she was ordered to move out of that house by the judge. I do remember that. Baby, I wouldn't want, honestly, the only thing that I would want from Lenny, oh, can she get that? Because there's a prenup. I know she contested the prenup, but only thing I would want from Lenny, to be honest with you guys, is child support. Let me be able to take care of me and my kids. Let me take care of my kids. And I know people be like, child support is for the kids. That is true, you guys. It absolutely is for the kids. And it's for the kids But, when it comes to like household things, right? Food, mortgage, rent, utilities, all that kind of stuff, I gotta pay. I gotta take care of me and the kids. So that's a part of the kids. Then you do for the kids. You buy clothes for them, buy food for them. You don't go and live off of it, for your lavish lifestyle. That's where the buck drops. Don't live a lavish lifestyle off of your child support. So I'll say she can get some good child support where she can take care of her and her kids. And I mean, shit, she was married to the man for how many years? Get a bitch some damn spousal support. Like you can get that woman that. She stayed by your side for all these years. The least you can do is throw a little bit of change at her. Like you don't think she deserves a little bit for your bullshit. And then, but I also do believe that this show does hurt him. I do believe this show would hurt him 100% because of the fact that last season when who was he talking to? I know he was mic'd up when he was talking about the fact that he was in love with that other woman, and that's why he was leaving Lisa. So that means he was already sleeping with that woman, and that could help Lisa. I hope she got some really great attorneys. Rake him over the motherfucking coals. I feel like that's why the divorce is that prenup is being contested because of what he did. Smart girl. You can say whatever you want to say about her. She's a smart girl. Now, Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Oh, she also got a text from him saying that he was coming over to see the kids and for her to not be around him. Nigga, if my kids in this house and you coming here, nigga, I'm gonna be around. Now, if you just say if you want to be in the living room with the kids and interact with the kids, you can have the living room. I'll go upstairs and be the hell away from your raggedy ass. They did talk about Gertie, and I want to say thank you, Adriana. Thank you, Adriana, because Adriana said that Larsa was wrong, but this blow up doll doesn't want to believe that she's wrong. I was like, oh my god, this lady gets on my last mfing nerve. Jesus the Christ. Ugh. So Lisa invited the ladies down to Palm Beach, right? So she's working on the scent. Now I don't know if she said who she's working on the scent with. If she did, my bad, Lisa. Didn't remember. Now we see all the ladies as they met up at Jody's house as they get ready to leave for Palm Springs, or is it Palm Beach? Palm Beach, right? Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Because in one car, they were split up in different cars. Lisa, as much as I don't like the drunk, she wasn't wrong. She wasn't. Like, you really, really got to stop mentioning Lenny to Jody. That man is going to eventually get up and walk the fuck out because you keep bringing him up. I agree. Hearing Larsa sing, cut it. I'd rather listen to. I like Adriana. I would have preferred a longer scene of Adriana's song than to hear that raggedy ass Larsa. The villa that they stayed in. Oh my gosh, guys, that villa was amazing. Loved the villa. Looked so much better than where Potomac stayed last season. So Alexia. So she ended up not sharing a room with Julia, and she's sharing a room with the drunk. And so Julia is wondering, is it because she's a lesbian? And I thought about it before she said it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because she's gay. Like, does she feel like maybe, with her sleeping in the same bed with a woman that is attracted to women, that she would try something with her? Like, I hate when people have those ignorant thoughts that gay men, lesbian women, just because we are around you, that you know, just because they're around, that they necessarily want to sleep with you, right? That's not the case. It's not the case. Like, just because we're around people who are, just because we're around people who are, like, let's say, I'm trying to think of some scenarios where people have these ignorance that just because we're around these people, they may do this, right? Like a trans person, just because I might be around a trans person, they're not gonna try to make me, become a trans man or trans woman. I would be a trans woman because I'm already a man. So that's not the case. Or same like with a lesbian woman. Just because a lesbian woman is in a room with a straight woman doesn't mean she's going to hit on her. Same thing for a gay man. Just because a gay man is in a room with another straight man doesn't mean that they're going to try anything with them. That's just what they like. They don't like, just like all straight people don't like every woman doesn't like every man that she sees, and every man doesn't like every woman that he sees. The same for gay and lesbian people. Not every lesbian woman wants every woman that she walks in. Ooh, I want that woman. I want that woman. I want that woman. I want that woman. Same for a gay man. Oh, I want him. I want him. I want him. I want him. That's not the case. But it is what it is, you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode down in the comment section below. You guys subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.